Michigan Wolverines taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bruins will put total weather and will get started. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Going to swing it on second down. And they're not on the same page there. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the UCLA Bruins offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Looking to take a shot. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pollard.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. third down. Fires left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The extra point here would tie the game.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Rushes on him. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. They're going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bruins come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCLA! On to attempt the
understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with you boys.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got him, and nobody's close. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive, turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got his man out of the backfield. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him easy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here's the handoff. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you...
He's got it on the outside. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. First down and 10. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Bishop. Quick step and go. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Really nice looking throw there, and traditionally the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game, and if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's going for it all. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Right on the money. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, UCLA. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Michigan offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. Kick is in the air. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Bruins have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bringing the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. They'll leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for room. It's Cameron. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lone back's got it. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Slithers into space. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the back. He's out past the 35. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nice move to keep running. Touchdown, Bruins! And the punishment has been extended.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Powers forward. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Penny. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the catch. It's Bishop. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Wolverines are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Buck. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Pollard. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd down play from the gun. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Cameron. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Plows through the defense. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to him on the ground. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Bruins have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll do it himself. Touchdown, UCLA! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Buck. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Penny. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. He wants to throw it again. And they can't make the play on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. They stretch this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Guard in the backfield. It's Bishop. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it from the gun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. First and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pollard. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. The sure hands, it's Bishop. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. The screen, he can go. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.